What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal, and I hope you stay, and if you do, welcome to the family. So it picks up where it left off, with him being a DVer. We need to change Dominic's name to Mr. DV, because that's what you are. So I'm sitting there looking at this shit, and I see the cameraman, and I see a few other people, and I'm sitting there thinking, why did it didn't even have to get to that level if somebody would have broke that shit up when he was aggressively holding her ass. That didn't look good to me. That wasn't a friendly ass hug. So at that point, they should have seen that something was going on. Maybe they can't see it from my lens looking at it, and maybe it's because we project because we've been DV'd before, but I know what I was looking at, okay? Somebody should have intervened, and it shouldn't even went that far, to tell the truth. So Alexis and the host get up on that little hilltop, and they're talking over what happened and shit. She's telling her how she felt. She felt like she was scared. I think that was the first time somebody had ever put hands on her, so she just really didn't know how to feel. It was a whole lot. It was a whole lot real fast for her. So the host says, well, if you want to see something, he done left you a video. Do you want to see the video that this fool done left you? So she said, yeah, I want to see the video. Now this idiot got on the video like nothing happened at all, and that's what DVers do. They have no insight into the shit that they do because it's not happening to them. So to him, it wasn't shit. He said he wasn't even mad at nothing. I said, you piece of shit, what do you mean you're not mad at nothing? What should you be mad at? You the one that was doing all the DVing during that time, sir. So I don't understand. And then you're gonna blame it on the alcohol and being young. I'm sorry, what they say about alcohol when people start telling the truth. Nigga, that's your truth. That is your truth. You are what we watched. Okay, you're exactly that. That's probably why your punk ass is single right now, looking for somebody else to do it too. And his delusional ass really thought that girl would be okay with, like, yeah, come back, we gonna hang out, we gonna get to know each other. We ain't getting to know nothing. So I don't even know why you thought you was just gonna roll back up there and everything was gonna be hunky-dory, because you know it wasn't that deep to you. Sir, you guys are fired. You are absolutely fired. I don't know what happened in your life, if you got mommy issues, if you've been in foster care, but something's wrong with you, sir. You need to go get some help, especially if you got kids. Hopefully you ain't got daughters, because if you do, you wouldn't want some man doing the shit that you did to that girl that you only know, that you just met. So Alexis, you need to start asking questions when you go out there and date. You need to know about somebody's history, their mama, their daddy, if the daddy liked them, if the mama liked them, did they grow up in foster care, was they living with the grandmama, because most likely if they was living with the grandmama, the mama was on drugs and the daddy was in prison. You got to ask these questions, and if you get any of what I just told you, those are red flags. Those are red flags. You have to find out, how do you deal with stress? How do you communicate when shit ain't going your way, when there's an argument? Are you loud? Are you low? Do you shut off? What do you do? Or do you do like him, just grab you and get all up in your face? He would have lied anyway. My last tip for you, Alexis, stop being on the internet looking for somebody with your titties out. What do you think you're going to attract? You're going to attract a bum-ass dude like you just got. If you want somebody good and you're looking for a really good relationship and somebody to change the way you dress, girl, you can be sexy without doing all of that. You really can. You don't have to have all your titties. Like, you just were short of a nipple popping out. Like, you really was. You were short of a nipple popping out. So if you want something good, then you need to look good. Change your shit, because right now what you're looking at and how you're on the internet, if this is how you're gonna attract bum trash like the DVer. So do better, boo-boo. And asshole Dominic, I hope if you watch it back and you see yourself, that'll give you a little insight into your bullshit. I hope, watch it, and I hope you, and if you don't, you got some issues. Run, females. Sandea and Chris. Sandea, sweetie, he's gaslighting the holy crap out of you. We know what we heard him say. You know what you heard him say. You was around the corner listening to him disrespect you. That is who he is. Why can't you see that? He's gaslighting the living shit out of you. Why would you tell this? What she said was very interesting. She said, as long as he admit his wrongs and apologize, she said she want to work on the relationship, that she will keep trying. So basically what he heard is he can keep doing shit to you and you just gonna keep taking him back as long as he apologized. That's what I heard. Girl, he's a gaslighter, and like I said, he's another one with mommy issues. He said he don't trust women. Why you don't trust women, sir? Did your past girlfriend hurt you? Like, why? And if someone hurt you, why she gotta pay for it? Because she seems like a good woman. You guys would actually make a good couple if you weren't such an asshole. But I just think you're just gonna continue and be an asshole. And that whole Kama Sutra thing, you're beautiful, you're a good person, I really want to see how far this goes. No, you don't. No, you don't, sir. I don't know how much they're paying you to be on this show, but no, you don't. Everything you said to your homeboys, that's what you meant. You guys are not in a relationship, and you're not looking for it to do. She's too goody two-shoe for you. And actually, she's actually too good for you. You're a flashy dude who think you got it going on. And people that are flashy like that, like I said, he too into himself to be into you, okay? So the host sets up this group activity where they're doing the whole Kama Sutra thing, doing little positions and shit. So we're going to skip over that. But before we skip over that, Sienna and Brandon, they ain't got nothing going on. I couldn't have been more wrong. I had it so wrong, you guys. Brandon, the only thing I had right is that Brandon was the mature 35-year-old and she's a 43-year-old fool. Let's get into it, because she's an asshole to the third power. They're showing video of both of them having a conversation about her thinking about going to visit him. You know, you heard the whole going to visit him, you know, she would relocate. She said shit like that to him. And then when she came back around and they playing pool, all of a sudden she flip-flopping, and that ain't what she want to do. She said, I hate Florida. Don't plan on going to Florida at all. Why don't you come to New York? And it's like, hold up, that's not the shit you was talking before. That is not what you said. You are a flip-flopper and you're very inconsistent. So then she says, that hurt my feelings. Because I've heard that before. He says, from who? 2 other people that I dated. And I said, well, heifer, if you heard it from 2 other people, then it's true. Why can't you look at yourself and see that it's true? Like, you're an asshole. And so what she did, because her feelings was hurt, and she didn't like being called a flip-flopper, she straight up called this man a bitch. And there was nothing that he did for you to take it to the level of calling that man a bitch. You guys know how I feel about women doing that to men. And he just did not deserve her little anger moment. All of a sudden, remember I said she was so fine? You're not no more, girl. And get that little mop off your head. Why you got all that dread on your damn head? And why you keep touching it? Put that shit in the ponytail. It's just falling all over the place. So then she tried to come at him about his failed marriages. First of all, dumbass, when he got married, he was 20. When he got divorced, he was 21. He was a baby. You don't know the conditions of what he had to go through. He was a little boy. So I don't know why you're trying to bring that up. And to bring that up in front of the group, I'm glad the group read your ass. They was totally on his side when you tried to bring it to the group. You thought people was going to be on your side about him being inconsistent in his failed marriage and being committed to marriage and would have stayed accountable. I'm glad they was on his side. And I could see why your ass is alone. This is what I thought. Her ass is absolutely delusional. She go to her room to get into bed, and Brandon is talking to one of the other ladies. So she gonna get mad about that and say it was disrespectful, but you was in the living room talking to her man. And you guys are both talking about the same thing. They were giving you guys advice. So what's the difference, girl? You can do it, he can't? Like, what the fuck? Talk about having another woman tell my business. Were you telling another man your business? They're just, like, girl, you're so delusional. Get your shit together. Oh my God. The only person should have been called a bitch in this situation should have been Dominique. He was the only bitch in that house that was a man. This was just Dominique. But Brandon did deserve all that. And Brandon said if he had to leave today, he wouldn't leave with your punk ass. It's like, Brandon, get rid of her. Because she is no good. She's very immature for her age. She's kind of ghetto when you sit there and listen to her. She's a little ghetto ass. She's not for you. Drop her. Just drop her. Because she ain't shit. And what you did and what you said and how you treated that man was so disrespectful and so uncalled for. And I think the internet is ripping you a new asshole because you was wrong for that. You was wrong for that. Who fucking raised you? And Aaron and Joe, who was that? Dude sucking other toes. Dude, you can't be, you would just be downtown in Hollywood and drop on the ground and suck her toes. Dude, you're a fool. And I hope you're not doing that. That's a nasty place to take your shoes off. Anybody ever been to Hollywood? Hollywood smells like pee. So why would you even drop or take any? Knock it off. Anyway, that's it. I'm 12 minutes into this shit. Don't be an asshole, y'all. I'm about to go cook dinner. I will do Seeking Sister Wives tomorrow. I was going to do Love During Lockup, but Love During Lockup wasn't giving shit Friday, so I can put them off a couple of days off. Right now, we go deal with Seeking Sister Wives because I actually enjoyed Monday's night episode. Plus, I want to do the happily, not the happily ever, what is it? Love in Paradise. We gonna talk about that goofy ass shit. And there's one person on there, trust me, after I review that fool, I don't think I'll be reviewing that fool again because he looked like he on here playing. Anyway, don't be an asshole, y'all. And ask questions about the people you are dating, especially over the internet. Ask questions. Ask the deep questions. And if they get offended, so the fuck what? Let them get offended. You're going to have to give them an interview as well as they should interview you too to see what your character is. You need to start doing that because what shows up is the representative, and when he's gone, you don't know what the hell you got. So don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.